radio, but it doesn't compare to the Anon type stuff. And also, they're having trouble keeping up with things. They're located in Rostov on Don in the western Russia, and I swear the Ukrainians are starting to lob artillery and other stuff right into their town.
Yeah, it's W5M. I think just a few hours ago, somebody, a bunch of terrorists, or they say three, but it may have been more than that, people in Moscow killed like 40 people, or probably more than that, and caught the theater or Coliseum or whatever it was on fire, and quite a mess over there.
Oh yeah, it's interesting. I forget the name of this theater. It was a theater complex. They have a 1,500-seat auditorium, which is in there, but there's also a major shopping mall. And but it's in English. The name is English. The name of the mall and the theater. But yeah, 40 people were initially reported dead, with over 100 seriously injured. And the U.S. State Department or somebody warned them a week or two ago that this was going to happen, and they blow off. So they missed a good deal.
Yeah, I understand. The Taliban was saying that they were responsible, or accepted responsibility, or whatever the right words are. But what a mess.
Yeah, I think it was ISIS that took responsibility.
Kind of makes you wonder why somebody does that.
Did you get the G2 with the display? I'm on the Apache Lab site now. I wondered how nice it was. It looks very nice in the pictures, and a lot of power in that the FPGAs. Those are very powerful processors. The field programmable gate arrays that they use in that thing.
Bill?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you had the Hermes.
No, I do. I'm on the Apache Lab site looking at the G2, and I wanted to know, do you have the display, or are you using the one with the display?
No, without the display, I see no reason to use the display. I've got three inputs to my monitor, and I can flip over to the Linux display and so forth in a second. So I'm very pleased with it. It's like all of the Apache Labs stuff. It's a steep learning curve, and it probably took me 3 months to feel confident with it, and probably 6 months to make the transmit audio pretty good. But yeah, it's complex. Some people will say it's too complex, but it's got an FPGA. They stopped making the previous models that they've had for the last 10 years, because Intel stopped making the FPGAs. And so they arranged with a Chinese company which has made these amazing GPAs that are quite powerful. And then they used a Raspberry Pi board, the CM4, to be the interface between the non-G2 and the monitor. Well, anyway, the in and out is my board. So it's a little challenge that you have to learn a few things from Linux in order to upgrade the firmware and so forth. Which the most amazing thing about Apache is that their user group, if you will, is totally independent, from the manufacturer. And anything, they expect you to really work hard to figure out the answers to questions, but within less than a half a day, I can expect a good, valid answer to almost any question I have. So that's gotten me through, and that's why I don't want to use anything else. QRIG and then PY.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I've been looking at the Anon, and like I said, I had a Flex for 11 years, and I would like to buy another Flex, but they have trouble, I guess, getting parts for them. And so I held off, and I bought the K4, and I've been pretty happy with that. That's a nice radio. But I kind of miss the SDR box thing, so as kind of a I don't know, something to do or whatever, retired here, I ordered all the parts for the Hermes. It took about a month for me to get the kit parts, or some of the kit parts. But I don't know, I've got a lot of work yet. I don't have it talking to software yet. I want to get it talking to the logger and then doing some digital stuff too. So maybe if it rains all weekend, I might work on that. Anyway, I don't want to hog it up here, but it's great to hear you guys, and hopefully I can make it to Dayton this year. I'm really hoping I can do that. We'll see how. Like I said, I have some a couple surgeries coming up, and I don't expect anything, but I hate to commit if I'm not feeling up to it, because it's a lot of walking around. Anyway. Let me throw it over to somebody there. Mike, K4QU, in the Collins casual net here, K2RIG.
K2RIG in the group, K4QU. Well, it's after 11 here in this part of the planet. I think I'm going to hang it up. Good to hear everybody. Tony, happy birthday, and take care of that knee. And hopefully we'll see you toddling around at Dayton. And I will turn it to Tony, the birthday boy. 7-3, everybody. Good night. K4QU.
Okay, Mike, 73, and don't be a stranger. You had been lately, so we were wondering where you were. But, by the way, we're sending you just that long weather, the rainy weather and all that. There was a big storm that went over southern Wisconsin, and we're just about maybe 30 miles south of the border of Wisconsin, Illinois. We got just a little snow today, but it's all melted by now, I think. So, anyway, hopefully we'll have decent weather when I go home tomorrow. Anyway, 7-3. Have a good one, Mike. W9JX. Yeah, good night, Mike, and 7-3's glad you found us here on 40. And gentlemen, W5AM is going to close it up because it is, like Mike said, 2,300 hours plus, and it's my bewitching hours, so I'm going to be gone. 7-3's W5AM.
Hi, Vern, and I'd be what?
Yeah, good night, Vern. Talk to you later.